What's happening, everyone?
What's up, guys?
All right. We have a bottle of Maker's Mark here.
Bar review this time.
Not just any Maker's Mark. This was a bottle of Maker's Mark that we got to blend for a store called Oaks Liquor, located in Thousand Oaks in Southern California. One of the coolest places you could ever go to when it comes to fine whiskey or any spirit or wine or any cigar you could think of. Absolute cool place. You can hang out there and smoke cigars, and you could leave with an epic bottle of whiskey. I'm gonna leave a link down below for the website and a link for this particular bottle. So we're good friends with Albert, the owner of the store, and he was going to blend a bottle, picking 10 staves to blend with Maker's Mark, and he asked us to join and do the blending for this particular one. He'd already done one before, so got the opportunity to do the blending for this one, and that's why on the bottle you see malt reviews. And we named it Honey Floral Smoke, based on the notes that we got out of.
Yep.
So one of the goals was to not have your typical Maker's Mark profile. Of course, there's going to be Maker's Mark profile. It's Maker's Mark, but just something a little bit different. So that's kind of the directions. We went with the staves. You get 5 choices. You get to pick 10 total. So it's kind of like mixing back and forth, trying to find that right recipe. And you guys can check it out online as well, but there are our choices right there. I kind of, won't go too deep into it because that'll take a little longer, but we're going to go ahead and pour.
It gives you a sense of blending because, like, if you have it separate, right, you might think it might go together, but you don't know until you mix it together.
It is, yeah, it was a very unique experience of blending because you take one stave out of 10 selections, you take one stave and you choose something else, and it completely changes the whiskey. I remember switching just one little thing, and it took so much of that floral aspect away from it. It became spicy.
Yeah.
And I wasn't going for the spice flavor. Kind of wanted that honey and floral kind of balance.
Right.
We're drinking this out of a tumbler because we've had this many times. Several bottles gone through now and shared from Nosing Glasses. So we wanted to just kind of enjoy it out of this beautiful Lalique Owl tumbler.
This is the Owl Whiskey Tumbler by Lalique. Because normally the actual distillate is beautiful, like baked peaches, but it's fun to mix up a little different notes with the staves.
This has a real nice, beautiful honeyed sweetness.
That's the start, right? The honey.
But you're also getting like apples, peaches, and apricots in here as well. And then that floral aspect comes in.
And remember, it is a wheated bourbon. Get those beautiful fruits.
Yes. That floral aspect comes in and brings this like beauty to the whiskey and also this like complexity to the whiskey.
That's the key.
And then the smoke kind of comes from that like barrel, the barrel spice.
Yeah.
It's not a super spicy one, this particular one, but there's kind of like this smoke kind of to the finish.
Yeah, because this one, the biggest ingredient is the roasted French Mendiant.
Yes.
So not quite as spicy as the toasted French spice.
Yes.
But kind of in the lighter side, the roasting, and it just nails it.
Yes.
Floral, all different kinds, like wildflowers, dandelions. And then the spice is just perfectly accenting everything else. The major, obviously apples, peaches, pears. You always get that in Makers, but with the floral and spice, the honey, it's balanced.
It's very balanced. It's unique. I would say for me, this is the most elegant Maker's Mark I've ever tried.
Yeah, it's very refined.
Yes.
Because I think you said it's about 5 to 7 years old.
Somewhere
Average?
around there, and then they age it in the staves for some months
Yeah.
to add. I don't remember exactly how many months, but yeah, it's kind of one of the goals when blending this was to make it kind of taste older than it is.
That's what I'm getting at. Yeah, it does.
It's really nice.
It's really nice.
Palate?
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, that's nice.
Luscious.
So much honey sweetness.
Oh,
It's a honeyed sweetness, not so much of like corn syrup kind of sweetness, right?
yeah. That's the goal.
And then the floral element kicks in, and then the kind of like that wood spice kind of. It's not really a sandalwood, but I guess it comes more from the staves that we really used a lot of, the roasted French staves. That's kind of bringing this like unique kind of like wood spice, wood smoke kind of element.
It is, man. It's like roasted or toasted cedar.
Yeah.
Not quite
Yes.
sandalwood, but like cedar. It's
Notice I was
beautiful.
struggling to find the word for
Yeah,
it, right?
yeah.
Because it's a little different than
But it's
that.
but yeah, it's toasted, a little crispy, like singeing it a little bit, adding complexity.
There is this beautiful, like, nutty element to this as well, which suggests something that would be aged. Usually you don't get that until the whiskey's been aged for at least 10 to 12 years old.
Right.
And that comes through a little bit as well. Just really, really enjoyable. One more sip.
Nailed it. That's the key, right? Is taking like a 5 to 7 year product and making it older, making it taste older, nose older.
It's nice. It doesn't drink like its ABV, which is 55.3%. It is just beautiful the way it is. I don't think it needs water.
No.
It's tasty, man.
Yeah, you get a little Kentucky hug, get all the proof, beautiful finish, but not too much.
Yeah,
No water required.
yeah.
It's perfect.
So, because it has our name on it, Malt Reviews, and you know we're the ones that blended it, we're not going to score it, but I do want to let you guys know that I'm going to leave a link below. Oaks Liquor does ship, I believe, to most, if not nationwide, to most states.
Yeah.
So definitely check the website out and check them out. You're going to see some crazy bottles on the website
Oh yeah.
as well. But if you are interested in this, that's where you can order it from. But I definitely wanted to let you guys know that we don't benefit from that in any way. We don't get a cut or anything like that. So I'm not, promoting this as a business in any way. Just had the opportunity to have some fun blending for a very good friend and the owner of the store. And that's pretty much the gist of it. But not gonna give it a score. I don't feel cause it's gonna be like a biased score, right? Naturally, a little bit. Not gonna give it a score, but I'll also say at the same time, this is my favorite I'm biased. My favorite Maker's Mark I've ever had.
Yeah, leave it at that. This
Yeah.
is that because normally we don't find ourselves reaching for
Yeah.
Maker's Mark.
Yeah.
This is the best one I've ever had.
Yeah. So a fun one. Blending is definitely a unique thing. Got to learn a little bit. And if you guys want to try it, links down below. Check it out. Cheers.